Well, while those inmates are happy to be released today, many will not get the support they need to resettle back into the community. They're supposed to get help finding a job, finding a place to live and applying for benefits. But the probation system is stretched to breaking point. Our UK editor Paul Brand followed some prisoners' journeys from jail back to the outside world.
At HMP Humber this morning, they came to collect friends and fathers. Some raised their fists, others hid their faces. But all of these men are now free.
How long were you in for?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. So I'm buzzing, getting out, yeah! My boy.
What's the first thing you're going to do?
Go and get a steak and chips.
I've got my tracksuit and my trainers to get out in.
Yeah. Among those readied for release was Mark, who we met last night. Jailed for possessing a knife, his cell is now empty.
All I can say is I'm going to try my best. Yeah. It's like hell in there, you know what I mean? Things can only get better out here.
Yeah. Good luck, Mark.
Thank you.
Good luck.
If Mark does return to prison, it will be for the 10th time.
Hello.
Hi, love, you all right?
Yeah. I just wanted to know if there's any update on probation, on my probation officer seeing me yet.
This is the first test for those let out today. We were given rare access to the probation service, where we met newly released offenders, not just waiting for their compulsory appointment, but often housing and employment, without which they will almost certainly re-offend.
I got released this morning, today.
Literally
a few hours ago.
And this is everything you've got right now?
What I'm stood up in is everything that I own, yeah.
So how did you even get here?
They gave me a little bit of bus fare.
How much was that?
It was £1.95, but the bus is £2, so I just ended up getting off of the bus and walking here.
So have you got somewhere to sleep tonight?
No. For the last year that I've been homeless, every 4 to 6 weeks, I'm getting between a 14-day and a 28-day recall.
So you're going back to prison every month or so?
Yeah.
Really? Right, and you're just stuck in that cycle?
Yeah.
Is it sometimes a relief to go back into prison?
Yeah, definitely is for me. It saves my life. This morning I was refusing to come out of prison and literally I was escorted from the reception area by about 6 or 7 staff to the gates.
Beyond them, a spell on probation. From petty criminals to this child rapist, we sat in on their meetings.
You've done really well in the community and you haven't got that long left now. Is there anything you're kind of concerned about when you finish, or is there anything worrying you about when you finish?
I don't think I've any worries. I've behaved myself, of course.
Good.
But other offenders do not.
So what's happening, Claire?
A gentleman was released from prison this morning. He was due to attend here at 11 a.m. for his induction appointment. He didn't attend. He has now arrived at 2:30. The difficulty is he doesn't have an address. But when you said, oh, I've got loads of friends, they can sort me out, I can get somewhere, it can't just be anywhere. It has to be somewhere that we've approved. No. And obviously, because why are we so late today?
We have met people here today who have been rehabilitated. They may never commit offences again, but what's also clear from other situations like this one is that for many this is literally like passing go. They go round and round, days, weeks, perhaps months later, they end back up in prison.
Instead of prison, could this be just as punishing? A government review will now look at replacing time inside with time outside, doing community service, which tends to lead to less reoffending.
Better doing this than be inside. Anything better than be inside the prison.
This feels like it's been a tough punishment?
Yeah, definitely. Really tough.
Others disagree, but without reform, the cells vacated in prison this morning will quickly be reoccupied, and often by the same offenders.
Thanks to the government. Labour, vote Labour.
Paul Brand, ITV News, HMP Humber.